when I used to work out, I could eat a shitload of food.
But now working out to stuff 50 hot dogs down your throat.
I could eat a whole large pizza in one sitting.
Jesus. Nick tried to get on this milkshake routine. Unfortunately, no one told him that you just don't mix milkshakes with like dirty hot dog water and drink that down.
Chocolate starfish and the hot dog for the flavored water.
Oh my god, dude! What are you even doing, Nick? That's an
Hey there, Beertubers! Welcome back to. This is technically the post-analysis hangout from Joe's channel. Because Joe did a great show. Joe and Jesse were both Bumpy Road Brewing. I think that's the name of your channel, isn't it?
Bumpy Road Brewery. Yes.
Check out his channel. I'll if I remember, do a link in the doobly-doo down the bottom. But thanks. We're coming over here for the after chat after we had a great episode on Sam Adams 76 and New England IPA doubleheader over on Joe the Beer Patrol's channel. And we're just doing the whole shooting the shit on my channel for some reason, because there was no other channel to do it on tonight because Redbeard was busy and hell. How's everybody doing anyway? And also, let's move on to what is everybody drinking? Starting with Lee, because he's the newcomer here.
I'm drinking this sort of thing I bring to every chat that I'm in. I'm drinking a Decorum a lager from Tatamagouche. Their light lager.
Cool. I don't think I've had that, or I've had stuff from Tatamagouche before, but I've never had that one.
I want their fucking Schwartz beer. I just saw that fucker advertised.
Nice. How regularly available is Tatamagouche where you're at?
I can get like 4 of their different beers, I think, at this point.
Okay.
So I get a bunch in singles, and I get to the Decorum and their original one that they came out with in 4-packs.
Yeah, I'd have to look it up to see what I can get here from Tatamagouche. I know I can get something. Tatamagouche. Which is a brewery from Nova Scotia, for those who don't know. But I know that I've had stuff in the liquor store here from Tatamagouche before. They got kind of like a logo that looks like a buffalo.
Yeah, two-headed. It's two-headed.
North Shore Lagerdale. That's what I can get here.
Yeah, that's their like original one. Okay. I can get that in 4-packs. I get the Decorum in 4-packs, and then I can get their Ginty, which is their sour. And I
reviewed that. It was good. It was good.
Yeah. Tatamagouche Brewing's North Shore Lagerdale is $4.25. It's more expensive than the fucking Sam Adams that we did earlier tonight.
There's stuff.
That'd be why I wouldn't want to buy a Lagerdale for that much. That's too expensive.
That's the thing. Their stuff is on the expensive. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, moving along to Jesse. What are you drinking tonight, Jesse?
All right, so I had to change my camera angle so that I had the lighting on the other side so you could actually see this. Charging the phone, so I'm kind of limited right now.
Dude.
So that's the color of this, anyways.
Ooh.
And it is
Under
sour ale. Under My Plum by Litherman's Limited. They do really good sours usually. This one's all right. But it's just basically it's based off their Berliner Weiss base, so it's not as sour. It's got a little bit of tartness to it.
Just lightly sour kind of thing.
It's very light on the flavors. You get a little bit of plum, a little bit of tartness, but decent.
Right. And Joe, what are you drinking?
Well, first thing I want to do is mention something to you, Nick, because it could be a concern for the amount of people watching. But on my homepage of subscriptions, this is not showing up. I had to actually click on your channel, to bring it up. So I don't know if that's just my issue or whatnot, but I also only have 2 people watching consistently. So
that
might be an
channel
issue
for you.
Yeah, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm drinking from these guys. They're called Other Half. I've never heard of them.
Never heard of Other Half
before. No, I've never heard of them.
You've never mentioned them before.
No, I don't think I've ever reviewed a beer from them. So, first time for everything. It's called Escapist Daydream. It is and I asked these guys before we got on the air, specifically Lee, if they ever heard about the Painkiller cocktail. Shout out to Dan. Booze Review CA or whatever he calls himself now. Deep Thoughts, all this stuff. So this is a painkiller cocktail inspired Imperial Berliner Weiss. So this is an 8% Imperial Berliner Weiss brewed with oranges, coconut, and pineapple. And it's delicious. So I don't know.
There's 2 people watching. One of them is Eric Gilbert.
And one's me.
Yeah. All right. So I'm drinking, and I'm keeping with the Sam Adams trend. I'm drinking a Bavarian lager from Sam Adams because I got 2 cans of it less than I'm like, shit, I'll drink it.
What else you
Because I got my authentic glassware is already dirty, so I might as well dirty it with some more.
All right. So now is the time where we have Lee enlighten us about the new Google Hangouts on air. What have they? What is the latest update? Because you said they've announced it and whatnot.
They're just killing the old Hangouts, and they're going to roll everybody over into whatever new fucking Hangouts they're coming out with.
They didn't say specifically.
Did they actually say that? I couldn't find a post about that anywhere.
I've read several articles that have mentioned that.
Yeah, but how old are these articles?
I've seen at least 2 that have been done within like the last couple months.
And that would actually be awesome if they actually had fucking in their terminology.
Wow,
yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm all about the fucking. Yeah.
I mean, that's what Google has had a history of doing, is just fucking people that use their fucking stuff. So, actually, I'm sorry there. I was distracted. I'm actually at Tatamagouche Brewing's website, and I just noticed that they ship their fucking beer everywhere. And really? I might be buying a package because I got a shit ton of merch too.
That's right. Get the fucking proper glassware, maybe a fucking hat or a t-shirt or whatever.
Free shipping to Beer Wasteland. You might be able to start up your channel again.
I haven't heard that brewery. Are they out of Canada?
Yeah,
they're Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
Here in Where is Tatamagouche? It's like is it New Glasgow or something?
It's somewhere near Truro, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So that's like northeastern Nova Scotia, technically, I guess.
The one thing you'll notice or you'll hear about, Jesse, a lot of like these breweries that like Lee's talking about is like a lot of them don't even distribute in the entire province. Like a lot of times they'll just get certain dribs and drabs or like a core lineup, and you won't get specialty releases. So not a lot of Nova Scotia beers like make it to say Ontario or out west, just in general.
Yeah, they're pretty much like local to Nova Scotia, or even just in local their area, like Tuscan Falls. So you only really see some of the core lineup around the province, and then the rest is got to go to the brewery buttfuck nowhere, Yarmouth, in order to.
Yeah. Isn't that where Aaron's from?
Aaron's originally from Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. Yeah.
The only beer I had from them was their jitney that she sent me, and Leon was pretty fucking good. I thought it was for trying to help sour. It was solid.
So the idea of where Tatamagouche is, it's up on the north shore in Nova Scotia here, and there's Truro, which is the filming Bible Hills, the filming location for the Trailer Park Boys. And Amherst is the New Brunswick. Amherst is the New Brunswick border. So you're talking about, in the grand scheme of things, that's where it's from in Nova Scotia. So it's not even Halifax, which is where, like, the only part of Nova Scotia that's populated.
Now, Lee, I know you were looking at their website, but that Russian Imperial Stout, man, what's up? Did you see that they got on their site?
Russian Imperial Stout? What?
They have a bottle of the Russian Imperial Stout on their site.
Yeah. Oh, let me just check here. I wasn't looking at their beer.
13 bucks a bottle.
Barrel-aged barley wine.
Barrel-aged Russian Imperial Stout. Holy shit.
Wow, barrel-aged Imperial Stout. That's cool.
Spring blended Saison, barrel-aged Baltic Porter.
Wow. Because this stuff in the SLC just fucking horse shit.
Yeah.
That reminds me. I got to look up the Big Axe Beer Fest because I'm pretty sure Tatamagouche is going to be there. I wonder if they're going to bring
Tatamagouche. Shout out to you.
Because Spindrift brought their fancy barrel-aged Doppelbock to the St. John Beer Fest, which is another Nova Scotia brewery, Spindrift. Where's Spindrift out of?
They're in either Halifax, Dartmouth area, somewhere around there.
Around there. Hey, here's the cool part about Big Axe Beer Fest. I'm scrolling through their pictures, and these are all pictures I took last year.
Because you're a fucking big deal. You told us.
Well, they love my pictures. They like the pictures that I took better than the actual person they hired. So they actually gave me a free ticket to this year, so I could go back and take more pictures.
So when is it again?
Fuck yeah, it's this weekend.
Oh, this upcoming weekend. Wow.
Yeah, this upcoming weekend.
So all the free beer for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it. So
10 out of 10.
Can't go wrong with Big Ass Beer Fest.
Big Ass Beer Fest.
You're an influencer, Nick. What can I say?
Big time.
Yeah, right. My photography has become more popular than my fucking BeerTube channel.
And for good reason.
Well, yeah, photography is actually something that's worth a damn.
I made more money off of photography than I have on.
I'm definitely buying.
Gear's more expensive.
I expect to see a lot of big ass in those pictures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of big asses. Hey,
Hi, Ewer. Yeah.
Oh, is that me?
Perfect segue.
You look like you need to get into some bike riding there. What's your picture?
Do you have fucking wind whipping through, or what's happening?
What?
No, that's one of his road hookers blowing in his ear.
It's either super windy or you're breathing extremely heavy, or one of your road hookers.
It's probably both. I don't want to have to yell, so I'm moving the mic closer to my mouth.
Yeah, is it inside your mouth? Is that what's happening?
No, that's inside my mouth.
Okay.
Tell Sapphire that your fucking mic isn't a Transformer's dick, and she doesn't need to suck it.
Not with that attitude. Not with any attitude.
I think I'm gonna get me one of these Belgian glasses. Apparently, is what it is from Tadamagouche.
They have glassware too. And they
got the fucking T-Coos.
And no Z stems though. No Z stems. No Z stems.
No Z stems. Thankfully.
No, that's a shame.
Yeah,
you can make your own.
They do have like the fucking
make your own
they do have those fucking dildo looking IPA glasses.
Do they? Oh yeah, they're like the old school dogfish head ones that they start out with, and now
Spiegelau glass.
Spiegelau,
whatever.
The ones you can't clean.
Yeah, no, and if you try to clean them, you fucking snap them and just break them everywhere.
Yeah, it's almost like this, but I heard this was supposed to be for like porters and stouts.
They don't have the ribbing at the bottom.
Yeah, it doesn't have the ribbing.
This one's ribbed
and it's shorter.
Yeah.
It's ribbed for everyone.
For pleasure. For everyone's pleasure.
Let's just be honest here. The reason fucking Chad broke those fucking glasses because he's blind. Let's not.
I still haven't broke mine, and I've had it for the same amount of time he has because I bought his at the same time I did like 5 years ago. And mine still survives.
Oh, shit, which glass is that?
The fucking IPA glass with the like ripples in the bottom. It's kind of like Jesse's.
Oh, the butt plug one.
Yes, yes, the butt plug.
Butt plug glass. Okay, I remember that. I don't know how it was.
Yeah.
That is a fine looking Tiku if I actually wanted to buy one of those pieces of shit.
Tiku? Actually, you know what? Tikus are really nice glasses, but they're expensive.
So what's the proper way to say? Is it Taku or Tiku?
Taku.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't know?
It doesn't matter.
I think if anybody knows it,
Are you tech unitly
sure? You?
Teku.
Honestly, I'd probably throw away. I need to throw away like at least 10 of my glasses I got right now and just replace it with one of these fucking glasses.
Butt plug glass?
No, the Belgian glass.
I couldn't even give away glasses.
Yeah, you can only really have so many snifters.
I really apologize because I didn't even go down and look. I probably would have bought a decent amount of them.
I don't even have any snifters anymore, Nick.
Yeah. I had an awesome tulip glass before, but that thing freaking broke like quicker than shit.
I got a glass that I don't use it much anymore, but I have a nice sniffer glass. It's solid crystal. So you tap it like that and it rings for like forever. It's an awesome glass. Forever. Ever?
This is the one I want to grab.
Sorry, McJackson. I am for real.
Copyright strike.
So that's
you don't want to get one of those big Chimay bowls?
You want to get one of those? That actually looks nice.
I always the Chimay like huge glasses like that.
The goblets.
Yeah, the goblets. When you're drinking those beers, sure, but like outside of that, I don't think I'd ever use it.
Yeah, I just confirmed. Tadamagouche is going to be at this weekend's beer fest.
Sweet.
That's Tadam. But what about him? What about Hammett River?
Let me go back to
that blueberry.
The
brewery list from
blueberry beers. Nick out of 5.
All right, so the breweries that we'll be at. Oh, you're gonna. Here, you go ahead.
What? No, go ahead.
He's like, no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
All right, so yeah, let's do this. The Big Axe Beer Festival, which is this weekend in New Brunswick. I know a lot of people here don't care. Maybe people who are watching my channel might be in New Brunswick, so you never know. So Big Axe Beer Festival is going to be this coming Saturday. Here's a bunch of pictures I took last year at the fest, so I had got some pictures of them setting up, and yeah. Anyway, so the actual list of breweries that's going to be there is Two Crows from Nova Scotia, Anderson Craft Ales. I told you they were going to be there.
There's Lone Pine that we were talking about, Nick. Lone Pine Brewing Company, OJ. Go drink their beer.
Oh shit! What was the beer you were talking about?
OJ.
OJ. Okay, I'll look for it.
It's like one of their
if they have OJ or the Cuddle Kitten one wasn't too bad.
Okay.
I never had that one. But
now I know to look for it. So OJ was the New England style IPA or something?
Yeah, it's just kind of.
It's gonna look like. Let me get the. Oh wait, I threw the can away. I already posted it.
All right, so let's. While you do that, I'm gonna read the other breweries here. There's Big Axe Brewery from which is the host. Big Axe. Big Tide Brewing from St. John, Big Spruce Brewing from Cape Breton.
Stuff.
Yeah, why is every fucking brewery big something? That's ridiculous.
Boxing Rock
every needs to be we call it an adjective.
Boxing Rock, which I think is from Shelburne, isn't it?
Yep.
Blue Roof Distillery, which is distillery. Brasserie Dunham, which I've had some stuff from Dunham. They're expensive. Yeah. Garrison, Sober Island, which I really like their oyster stout. Grim Ross,
non-alcoholic.
Foghorn Brewing from my nearby I'll say.
I'll say.
La Brasseurs de Petit Saut, which is from Edmonton, New Brunswick. They're the ones that make the beer in the Stubbies. The guy that has a connection with Anderson. Long Bay Brewery, which is a guy I went to high school with. Yeah. He's from he's got a brewery and technically it's in Rosse, but it's
how do you not have like ins with him for like free beer and whatnot?
Yeah, I don't.
His name's not
I don't remember.
Come on, Redbeard, get your shit.
I went to high school with him as a friend of mine in high school, but I don't really talk to him that much anymore because we kind of fell away.
Perfect.
But Maybe Brewing Company from Fredericton, Niche Brewing from Hanwell, New Brunswick, which is near Fredericton.
Yeah, I was about to make that joke.
Everybody's favorite, which Blueberry Ale, which is Hammond River Brewing Company, which is
Let me say this thing about having blueberry beer. We all thought that it was going to be terrible and not that great. And guess what? We were totally correct.
Shut up.
Shit beer.
Sunset Height Meadery. So it's a meadery from outside of Fredericton, which is kind of like looks like mead.
Check them out.
I've had their stuff before. It's good stuff. They make Pollen Angels, which is a nice like cider mead mix. Red Rover Craft Cider. PEI Brewing Company from, you guessed it, PCI, which is
really fucking stupid.
They're the parent brewery of Gahan. So they make all the Gahan breweries.
Pumpkin
Mallow Ray Farmhouse Brewery. I'm not sure what part of New Brunswick they're from. I think they're outside of Fredericton. But I've seen their beers in New Brunswick liquor shelves. I just never tried them because they're expensive, but then they're all farmhouse stuff. Picaroons from Fredericton. Propeller from butter beers, Picaroons. Yeah,
butter is Picaroons butter beers.
Propeller Brewing from Nova Scotia, Off Grid Ales, that's outside of Fredericton. Scow Cider, not sure that's Triders, Leno's Triders.
Yep.
Everybody's favorite Trailway Brewing is going to be there. They better be, because I'll probably spend most of my day over that tent. Think Brewing, which is another one I think it's outside of Fredericton. I've had some interesting stuff from them before. Tatamagouche, of course. Coastliner Cider, the York County Cider, Yip Cider, which makes an interesting like russet. They make a russet cider as well as an interesting hop cider, which is I've had before, but I wouldn't necessarily gravitate to. I'm not really a big cider guy. Upstreet Brewing from BEI, the other craft brewery from and Soda. What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Soda City's gonna be there.
I can't believe it.
Redbeard's pouring.
Redbeard's gonna be at the Big Axe Beer Fest.
Only if they give him a 2-4 to take home, right?
Yeah, I better get a free 2-4 if I mention Redbeard's name at Soda City.
He's a big deal on the interwebs. I've heard.
3 Flip Brewing Company, and 3 Flips out of Aurora
and more to come.
Fredericton. Yeah, no, this is kind of interesting. I didn't know Soda City was supposed to be there.
Who the fuck cares, Nick?
And they say more to come. There's supposed to be some brewery from Belgium that sent a bunch of stuff over that they're going to be serving as well.
That's a pretty big list.
That is a big list. There's no way I'm going to be able to try everybody. But
I went to a beer fest in Boston. I think they had like 13 or 14 different breweries, and that was it.
Well, I'm gonna have to go to like Trailway like at least twice and pick and Hammond River 3 times, but still.
Why? Let me ask you a question though, Nick. Why go to those breweries when you can go there anytime? Why wouldn't you go to places you can't go to?
It was a joke. I'll probably go to at least Trailway.
Fucking joke, Ron's a serious business.
I'll probably go to Trailway at least once or twice because I like their stuff, and I'll probably go to Hammond River because my Shane, the brewer, is he's a friend of mine. I'm gonna go talk with him for a bit. But this is exciting. If you guys, this is the brewery you guys were talking about earlier.
Place, Urban Farm Fermentory, like that. They're from Maine too. I've never heard of them.
I've heard of Urban Farm Fermentory. They make more like alcoholic kombucha and stuff.
Oh, really? Well, I might be.
Which I'm not excited. I've had it before. I'm not excited over it at all.
Nick, if you want to talk to the guy at Hammond River, just go get a beer from somewhere else and walk over and talk to him.
Yeah.
You say, "Oh, we have it." Oh, I'm just having this from like the guys over here.
Yeah. I'll patronize them at least once. That's how it works. Like somebody, Nick, I'll buy their beer.
You would imagine Nick at like the one of the Detroit beer fests or something like that.
Not only that,
100 breweries and fucking 1,000 beers.
Not only that, he's letting me park my car. Not only that, he's let me park my car at his brewery while I'm out there. So.
But another one, I haven't had it, Nick, but if they have it there, I heard from one of my craft brew stores, a guy that basically purchases the beer. He said it's really good from Lone Pine, and it's T-shirt cannon.
T-shirt cannon. Okay, so it was an OJ and T-shirt cannon, right?
Yeah.
If I can remember that, I'll look them up. And then
you write it down, put it on one of those.
Kitten too. If they have quantum,
that's true. I can put it on my phone.
That one's not too bad.
Yeah,
it's a double IPA.
Write it down.
I'll have my phone, so I'll just put it on fast notepad. So
yeah, put it on a notepad, or have it in one of those 8,000 tabs you got open in your browser.
Yeah,
one of those.
But I don't take my computer up to these things, but I do take my phone, so I'm gonna put it on. So Lone Pine,
you just shut up and write it down.
Yeah, I'll just write it down. Like a fucking
or what was the other one? OJ or T-shirt cannon?
T-shirt cannon, or they have quantum cuddle kitten as well.
I can see this picture now. Nick standing there asking, he's looking at his fucking phone. Yeah. Do you have the T-shirt cannon?
And that T-shirt cannon gets a 3.98 on Untapped.
Well, they probably. Well, you know what? It's Portland, Maine, so it's not like they have far to go. Like they'll be driving it. They'll probably have maybe their core lineup. But they'll probably have at least something that's on that list.
I think their OJ is part of their core lineup, as far as I know.
Okay, so
it's a seasonal release, the OJ.
What the fuck do I?
But it's a main.
You do have it out. It is.
They might bring it then. Who knows?
Yeah, it's out on shelves here, so
you'll enjoy it, Nick, because you're a Haysbro like Chris. You'll enjoy it. No big deal.
Yeah, you fucking
right.
Do it.
Super hazy looks beautiful,
bro.
If you like a nice bitter orange juice, you would like the OJ.
Yeah. See, well, I like beers that taste kind of like orange juice. I'm not really a big fan of orange juice because I don't like really the.
Did you say orange cheese? What?
Yeah, orange cheese, like cheese.
Yeah. Orange juice.
Some American cheese.
I'm not a big fan of orange juice in person, like with the acidity of it, but like orange juice flavored beers are fucking beautiful.
Nick, orange juice is good for you, buddy.
Yeah. Come on. While you're driving when you're driving on your bike.
Yeah, when you're
hydrate with orange juice.
Hydrate.
Specifically orange juice.
I actually got my bike before I went live with Joe, and I actually packed the bike into the car so I can take it somewhere tomorrow night.
I thought you had a rack for that.
Well, I do have a rack, but I'm not going to leave the bike hanging on a bike rack in the parking garage at work where it could be stolen.
Why not? It's Canada. It's safe in Canada. Nothing gets stolen.
Tell you what, you won't be able to do that with that attitude, at least.
Yeah. You can do it if you believe in yourself. I think it'd be good to leave, like if I was to actually leave it on a bike rack and like take it off before work and then leave it somewhere if I could park it at work. I think some of the people who ride bikes to work actually have a spot where they can park their bikes indoors.
You're gonna be one of those bike riders that like thinks you're like an actual car, and then you just get in the lane and you just fucking go 12 miles an hour, and you're just like,
no, because I've driven for long enough that I don't ever want to be that kind of douche.
Oh, thank God!
Like ride down the middle of the fucking lane.
Yeah. Fucking drive on the sidewalks. Just don't hit kids, or maybe hit kids depending on how annoying
they are. Kind of rolling through the fucking actual streets, and they're just
like, don't ever talk about Roland on my show, Roland Terrio.
How about you not fucking go 12 miles an hour and get on the sidewalk, you piece of shit?
Well, you know what? Technically speaking, in the eyes of the law, a bike is a vehicle. that fucking bike can't go 50 kilometers an hour.
There's a lot of fucking laws that are dumb, and that would be one.
Up a hill, you know.
Yeah, it's like, come on now. Not every place has bike lanes. I get it, but like, come on, get your shit.
But you know what? Ever since I was a kid. I mean, I sympathize with bike people. Like always give them a meter or something on the side of the road. If you're biking down the side of the road, I get that, but just like it's the fucking annoying part is when they ride out in the middle of the fucking lane when you're slow or something trying to go up a hill that's a blind hill. I mean that like fuck off. Get over to the side of the hill, you piece of shit. You know I'm behind you.
Yeah, I'm gonna use you settle down, but also I agree. Also,
don't be a douche about it. It's just what I'm saying. It's like, I'm gonna give you a meter, but
Nick, I'm very disappointed. I mean, we only got 3 people watching. That's because I'm telling you right now, your shit did not publish on the main page for subs. You're not on my main page.
I'm live right now, man.
I know, and it's not on my main page, and I'm very disappointed.
Eric Gilbert found it.
Eric Gilbert, little known fact, might be a well-known fact. He's a dirty little whore, and he follows everyone around on Beertube and Whiskey Tube. That's what happens.
Okay, so Eric Gilbert. Speaking of Eric Gilbert, he says rather have Dab than New York Haze, bro. Beer.
That's right.
Okay.
My favorite snifter is my West Avenue cidery glass. Ewert's gone, so he doesn't care about snifters anymore. And of course, Eric Gilbert says orange jizz.
Yeah,
trying to be with the citrusy jizz from drinking too many.
You did sound like you said jizz or cheese. It wasn't orange juice the first time you said it. That's why I questioned it.
You were left. He had to go sniff to his own ass.
No,
Ewert's like the worst with any kind of technology in general ever. Like, I don't even know how he functions as a human being in this world.
I can't believe he is a human being.
Like, he comes in and he's just like, "Hey, can you hear me?" And, and he says 3 things and just leaves. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know. He's a weirdo.
I like it when you come in, but please contribute to the conversation. Watch him actually watch the after chat.
Or he's gonna get mad. He's gonna get mad at this. You know he's gonna get mad at it.
You know why? Because he's a giant piece of shit.
Yeah, but he knows that.
He loves being talked about, but he doesn't love being talked about negatively when he acts up. So now he's going to be really mad. He's going to be a petulant little child the next time he comes into the fucking chat.
You know the best thing about this entire situation is I don't have to read his shitty troll comments that pale in comparison to pretty much anybody else.
So that's just it. We love Ewert. Mm-hmm. We think he's a great guy, but you never ever want to say that to him.
Don't speak for everybody on this panel now.
Like in real, when you meet him in person, like outside of YouTube, sure. Outside of that, probably not.
I'm pretty sure it's because he's two-faced and he wants to avoid confrontation.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like I love you, Redbeard. I'm sorry I made fun of your dead parents or whatever the fuck.
Wait, what happened?
Redbeard's dad passed away a few years ago.
Yeah, no, but like you were made fun of that. That's fucked up.
Probably.
He
made some sort of off-color joke about like peeing on his father's grave or something like that. Sure. I think that was the context.
That's not.
I mean, he's not here to defend himself. I assume that's what he said.
I feel like that's probably what he said, and I didn't even hear or see it, or even I didn't know it existed and it happened until about 30 seconds ago.
It's all conjecture on my part, but it's the internet. I'm pretty sure it's true.
Yeah, and based on like everything I know about Ewert, it sounds real to me. Sounds probably accurate. Yeah. I can't blame him.
I mean, if there's one thing that guy must do, it's pee on people's graves. I mean, I'm pretty sure he does that.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting to that point, right, where like his prostate's pushing on his bladder or whatever. Like, yeah,
at that point. Speaking of which, this is awesome, Eric Gilbert. I just saw this on your Facebook. As like I'm strong because I've been weak. I'm courageous because I've been afraid. I'm fat because I'm eat cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers are pretty delicious. I mean,
you know it.
Yeah,
it's
a sacrifice.
Yeah.
I wish I had a cheeseburger. Right
Me now. Too. I could go for a huge cheeseburger right about now.
I've been
full.
I've been cutting back. So
I had myself the only thing I ate today was a fucking 12-inch donair pizza.
Oh shit!
I want to fight you right now just for you saying that. That's how upset I am. Meet me at the bridge.
You stuffed all 12 inches in your mouth.
What's that?
You stuffed all 12 inches in your mouth.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I took it like a whore.
Oh wow.
Wow, including the donair sauce.
At least
the white cream sauce.
Oh yeah, they gave me two little things.
Were you licking it off your chin and everything afterwards?
No, I'm not a fucking slob.
And you took all the beef too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I took all the shredded beef on it, yeah, and I took the crust and dipped it in the fucking donair sauce, and yeah, it's good.
Yeah, can we not discuss this as like normal human beings without any
Stop trying to
injection?
sexualize it.
Yeah, I mean every time. So what? So like when they make a donair,
it's the beer talking.
Is the base sauce like a donair sauce, or is it like a pizza sauce?
No, basically what they do is they give the donair ingredients and put that on a pizza, and then they give you one or two tubs, depending on what size they have available at the time. They only had small ones, so they gave me two, and they fill that with donair sauce. And basically, what you do is you eat the pizza, and you can, starting off, you can dip like the fucking tip of it in there, but once you do that, it gets too wide. So then you just clean up the sauce with the fucking crust.
I always thought that you had like a thin layer of donair sauce on the pizza.
You could probably do that too, but I don't know how well that would work.
So where'd you get it from? Was it like a local?
I got it from Mimi's Pizza right down the street from me.
Oh, cool,
nice.
They're awesome. They're all Lebanese Lebanese Christians, and they fucking make just the best fucking pizzas.
Eric Gilbert's comment is like, "You mad, bro? Meet me at the donair shop, bitch."
Yeah, I was damn. Meet me at the donair shop, please. I'm bitch. Not about these developments.
Yeah, you meet me there, Nick, and the owners of Mimi's will back me up because they like me. We'll fuck you up, bitch.
There's one little awesome donair shop in St. John called Jacko's, and they make a donair pizza, but the donairs that they make, like the donair's meat that it has is like super peppery, spicy, and it's like best donairs that I've ever had. They're like, oh man, these are goddamn good.
Remember when you
I want to go for one? What
you linked us to the donair?
Oh God, yeah, your fucking weird couple month obsession with showing us images of fucking spinning meat on a stick, shaved up.
It was awesomely epic, though. I'm like, this is the best thing ever.
To tell you the truth, I never really said this to anybody, but I was thinking of starting a sub chat on fucking Facebook and going guys, I think there's something wrong with Nick.
No,
I think he needs help.
I wouldn't be surprised if that already existed.
If you would have done that, I probably would have concurred with your assessment of Nick.
I was kind of thinking he's really getting too focused on these spinning fucking things in donair meat.
Wasn't it King of Donair in Halifax that was the birthplace of the donair in the first place?
Donair Cam or wherever I think technically it is.
Yeah.
The transition from whatever the fuck it's originally called to donair. Because it's a traditional Yugoslavian or something like
Lebanese
that.
or something.
Lebanese
it's based off of a Greek gyro, but like a gyro. But it's more
gyro.
It's somewhere between gyro and shawarma or something, where it's got the roasted beef on, but they tailored it to Nova Scotian tastes.
Yeah,
I would love to. I've never had an actual donair. I would like to try one at some point.
Probably like
you would like it.
Yeah.
I'm fat. I'm pretty sure.
Would it be you said spinning meat on a stick? Would it be kind of like a kebab?
Yes,
in a way.
Yeah, but shred, like cut up and whatnot.
Yeah. They slice the meat off of a kebab and
they put it like a pita bread or
like tomatoes, onions, whatever stuff.
Well,
tomatoes, onions.
And because the meat is,
I have a couple Turkish friends, and they do kebabs and stuff, and they did lamb kebabs, and they had the pita bread, and so you'd have that separate with the lamb and the tomato and other stuff that they put on the kebab. Yeah, and you kind of mush your tomato up and dip your pita bread in that, and it was really good.
Yeah. You really here's an example that's the meat for it, but you gotta look up Halifax donair. That's the iconic donair where they make it make it properly with it's like seasoned roast beef with there you go. That's actually King of Donair right there, the place that did the donair.
We should probably ask
with
Aaron,
a hipster with a beard.
I should probably ask Aaron if there's any authentic ones in Ontario. I'd imagine there are. I just don't know where they'd be.
Dude, that guy should be wearing a fucking beer net.
He looks like he should have a plaid shirt and a beer net.
He probably does have definitely a plaid shirt.
A plaid shirt and holding a craft beer.
So I don't know. I mean beard net. I don't want any of his fucking facial hair flying into my spinning meat.
So donair sauce is vinegar, condensed milk, and garlic and sugar.
Yeah, it sounds delicious. They're just from the ingredients alone.
It's perfect because it offsets the spiciness of the beef.
Yeah.
So you get the sweetness of the sauce.
I always thought it was like not vinegar but lemon juice, but still, it's pretty close to the same thing.
All right, so let me ask you a question. We're gonna deviate a little bit and go to wrestling just for a second. Lee, did you see what happened in the last MLW?
I haven't watched it yet,
but you heard about it, right?
I haven't heard about it. I'm keeping away from spoilers.
Okay, I won't say anything.
I'm gonna watch that tonight. So
okay. All right.
Well, what does MLW mean?
Major League Wrestling.
Major League Wrestling.
Oh, okay. Haven't heard of it.
Lee and I are wrestling nerds. Lee way more so than me, but I'm pretty.
Yeah, the Dusty Road, baby.
Maybe Dusty Road is anything you need, baby.
Listen, baby.
Listen, baby.
Listen, baby doll. I can buy and sell you 1,000,000 times.
You know what's really fucked up, Nick? Every time I refresh on my homepage, your Monday Night Blues bag shows up, and sometimes it doesn't.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, and I imagine that's happened for a lot of people. I feel like you'd have more than 3 people watching.
I would think it's probably like it's probably because I don't have enough subs, or I'm doing a beer.
No, it's probably because YouTube's being fucking dumb.
Well, yeah, notifications have been just terrible.
Well, unless you like take the title like beer or booze out of the title. Probably it's something to do with these search algorithms. It's just not to show.
Yeah,
prioritize that.
You should put down that this is a makeup channel.
Makeup tutorials.
Well, but you say that. You say that, Nick, but like I put beer review in the one we did tonight, and I had a decent amount. It's just like I think YouTube's fucking me right now. Is basically what comes out to. Fucking hard.
Yeah, some channels just they just fall randomly under the fucking influence of YouTube fucking with them, and like if you don't click the bell there for your subscriptions notifications,
just maybe I should title everything ASMR, then people will watch my Beertube videos.
Oh, see, you gotta whisper.
Yeah, you gotta whisper. Well, it's all about like mouth noises, so you can listen to music and hear.
Listen, Nick. What you gotta do, it's Big Nick's meat on a stick rotating for your pleasure. 24 hours rotating meat cam. But in the background, if you have done the roll, baby. Done the roll. Give him play by play of tone air. You got the whisper, baby. You got the whisper, and you got to keep your voice wet. And you got it, baby. You got the like I made baby doll. I made her very wet. Baby doll was wet in the panties, but I'm telling you right now. You got Dottie there. You got the road talking about don't near me, baby. And it's talking about right. The road on the wet. Condensed milk and onion, baby. And condensed sugar. Little sugar on that. Put a little sugar on that. Baby doll's bed is getting middle wet right now. That's the road talking all that trash. I just want to say that Eric Gilbert, baby. Eric Gilbert, and I quote that he says, "You boob is fucked." I got my notification off my email. So he didn't. That's right. He didn't even go to the subscription. That's right. Eric Gilbert. I know him to be a smart man. I know he knows how to find out the hangouts. Eric Gilbert, he might be a super troll, but he is not dumb. He's not stupid. He's stupid, but he's not. You know what I mean? I think we hit on something here, baby. ASMR, that's the road. ASMR, that's the road. But let me get into this drink real quick. Okay, I drink that. Oh yeah, listen, that go down. Oh my God, is you tingling? You tingling at all? A little bit tingling. A little bit tingling, like a mafia kick on your fucking tongue. Fucking mafia kick. Mafia kick right in the throat piece, baby. Right in the throat piece, baby.
The hell is a mafia kick?
Baby, you had an Adam's apple, but no longer. Cause that mafia kick, it put your Adam's apple in your dick, baby. That's right. The Yakuza. It went from your throat hole all the way down to your penis. That's what happened. Now you got 3 balls. One of them is an Adam's apple. That's what happens. I'm sorry. Jesse just came back like, what's happening?
I'm just cutting up my hot balls right now.
Oh, baby. Oh, now you got food. That's bullshit, baby. You talking about donuts, and now you got meatballs. I don't know what's happening. I'm so hungry. Ed Gilbert says, stop talking about donuts. You guys are making me hungry. Me too, baby. Lee is the one that ate a complete 12-inch donut pizza, baby. What are we supposed to do with this? I don't know. That's right. I dipped the crust in the sauce. Oh, he put the crust right into the fucking donut sauce, baby. I want to see it. want a visual on it. I can't hear about it. I need to see it. Nick is left. He left us in charge for ASMR. It's Monday Night Bootbag ASMR. Unsolicited Beertubers, baby. That's what you're getting. Raw ASMR. All you want to do is to talk about what kind of meat we had tonight, what we had for dinner. Whatever we had for dinner. You got meatballs over there with Jesse. You got donair pizza for Lee. I had some chicken strips. I'm not proud of it. It happened though.
Oh, that sounds pretty good though, baby. Yeah.
Oh, I dipped them in sweet and sour sauce and barbecue sauce. Oh, goddamn, that's good.
Was they sizzling? That chicken sizzling with it on the grill?
Oh, baby, it was really good. Yeah, they were proper. How do you say proper? You say proper, I think. I don't know.
Oh man, it sounds like you ate like the bull of the woods tonight, baby.
Oh, I did, baby. Oh my God. I harken back to about 3 hours ago when I was eating those chicken strips. And I'm rock hard right now. I don't know how to.
You're gonna have yourself another son. And Dustin. You're gonna have Cody.
I'm gonna have Dustin, Cody, and Robert Rhodes, baby. We're gonna
call him Rhodes.
We're gonna call him Bobby for short.
Bobby Rhodes.
Yeah. And speaking of which, so AEW, what have your thoughts been? Pretty shitty. Not shitty, but like they could do so much better. I don't know what they're doing.
It looks like a really rich money mark being taken for his money by a bunch of people who don't know how to run a wrestling promotion.
Yeah, I mean, there's like 1 or 2 things that are awesome on the show, and then the rest of it, you're like, come on, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't need a fucking pre-show with a bunch of stupid joke matches that are stupid, don't make sense. I don't need fucking matches with no psychology. I don't need the fucking Young Bucks super kicking guys a million times.
That's the thing, like the Young Bucks, if they just didn't do all the flippy shit, they could be really good. But that's like their whole like gimmick, right? It's just like the crazy shit. So like, come on.
Young Bucks would be great if they were just jobbers somewhere.
Just somewhere jobbers.
Because if I was running a promotion and I signed them, all they'd be doing is losing to all my other teams.
You see like a Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes match, and you see that, and then you see the rest of the card, and you're like, what the fuck? What just happened?
It feels like a different promotion. It doesn't feel like the same fucking shit.
Yeah,
it's like this idea, this philosophy. Oh, we have a little bit of everything for everybody, and it's like, yeah, but most of the stuff you have is shitty stuff for people who like crappy wrestling.
No. Yeah.
Sorry. Not to interrupt. I was just going to say, to the comments, which Joe criticizes me for never reading.
It's all fucking Eric Gilbert. We already read them.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you did?
I did them in ASMR too. ASMR Dusty Rhodes. I read them. You can't
did it like
you boob is fucked.
No, literally, when you left. Listen, when you left, Lee and I did dueling Dusty Rhodes in ASMR form, and then I just kind of took over and I just read his comments. And then,
baby, don't speak like with dueling. We was like Magnum TA and Dusty Rhodes teaming up, baby.
Baby. Tag teams, baby. We tag team this, baby.
That's why we double teamed.
Listen, Dusty Rhodes, I'm not the smartest man, so sometimes I use incorrect terminology. Oh man, that's a big word. I can't believe I said it. But it happens sometimes. While they're reading them though, Nick Lowe, aka Maxwell, started me a review with what happened with I cut myself open. I started bleeding everywhere, so I lost a lot of blood, and I almost passed out. But I made sure to read Eric Gilbert's comments. You know why? Because he's the only guy watching the thread now. That's what's happening. He's the only guy. Got to read his comments. You know why? Because YouTube is fucking you right now. It's not showing up in anybody's subs. In fact, Eric Gilbert said, and I quote, I got my notification off of email. How did I do that? Well, he went to his email, baby. That's what happened. He didn't go to YouTube. You know why? YouTube's fucking him. He's fucking him hard. Google. You know what Google does? Google likes being pieces of shit. That's what they are. Big pieces of shit, baby. They're taking away Hangouts. They think they're gonna replace it. Are they? I don't know. You tell me. We'll see on August 1st. But for the time being, you gotta read Eric Gilbert's comment. He doesn't have any more, but just pay attention.
He's your only Patreon subscriber, Nick, so you got to pay attention to him.
Nick, I can't believe
how much is he paying you?
$437 a month.
Yep.
At least.
And Nick,
is that Canadian?
Yeah, Canadian. So that's like $3 American. And Nick, you're not really giving Eric Gilbert a lot of great content for his Patreon dollars. Like, you're not uploading your videos on time. That backlog is terrible. You have to have this stuff up for your Patreon tiers.
I challenge you, Nick. I challenge you to this, and this is not the road challenge. This is the Joe challenge. So I'm going to challenge you to the big ass Big Axe Beer Festival. What you're gonna need to do with that is probably get those videos up by the end of the month. Like, is that something you could possibly look into? Are you talking?
He said, "Pay attention now."
I think you hit your mute button by accident again.
There we go. Right. I would say by the end of the summer at least, because I do want to get to, like, this is sad. The last 2 years in a row that I've done Big Axe Beer Fest videos, I've uploaded them like the following summer, like the week before the fucking fest. It's 2 years in a row.
As somebody who watches your content as much as I can, I realize that literally the last 2 years, it's like 10 months after the fact. And it's like, what? I don't like, what? What are you doing?
Well, I haven't been that bad with like the albino around Beer Fest except for 1 year. But like with this Big Axe Beer Fest, both years that I've done it, it's just like, okay, get them ready and processed and ready to upload. I had them ready by the end of the summer. I just never put aside a week to actually upload them all.
I'm
gonna try to do it this year.
Yeah, no, that's my challenge. You better.
One of the things I have to say, Nick, the Rhino whatever Beer Fest thing there, that was a fantastic video. I enjoyed watching that.
Cool. Yeah, that was a great time.
You know,
you never make it up to Ontario.
The fest itself is a good time, but like the get together the night before, they call it the Well and Piss Up this year. It's just been the bottle share the night before, but we named it this year, but it's always a good time. Like the videos that I posted, I only posted 4 from the Pet Piss Up, but they all got like a ton of views because people are like, oh shit, there's multiple people. This is gonna be a train wreck.
They weren't all that professional to watch.
They were garbage. Like my 400th review that from Earth sent me, terrible review. It was a great time though. It was just like fucking calling Radar a beach whale because he technically was. Mm-hmm. He was a beach whale in that video. He was going to get peed on at some point, as far as I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that's what's happening. Like at the end of it, I'm trying to get up and get by Nick, and Nick's in the way. I'm like, can I move? Can you just get?
Oh yeah, it's like I haven't coovied yet.
You're talking about cooving, and I'm like, get the fuck out of the way, Nick! I'm on turn off the goddamn camera.
And you left that in there, that bit there.
At the end, when I called you a homer for the fucking trailway, I come back and I'm like, listen, everyone, Nick's a homer. And I just had the video. It's so good. So fucking
good. I've got one video from the back deck at the Piss Up. I can't remember. I thought about it. I wasn't gonna post it, but I was looking at like, why did I decide not to post the Barn Cat the mosaic?
Oh man, you should have. That's fucking.
And like. I think it might have been something to do with me getting pissed off and angry at everybody for talking.
Well, I want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see that's the best part.
All right.
Listen, I posted videos with Greg on my channel in a Trump 2020 shirt. I'm sure whatever you're posting is fine.
Yeah, but I don't want to post Greg in a 2020 shirt.
I didn't want to. I kept on mentioning that he's a piece of shit over and over. I'm like, yeah, Greg's a piece of shit. In fact, when we went to like ratings, like, what's everybody out of 5 or whatever? I get to Greg and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. No one cares. And just moved on because like I don't want to give him anything. But the best.
There's one review where I look over at Greg and say, racist. And then move over to somebody. It's because he was wearing a Trump shirt.
The best review I haven't posted, I got to put it on the Well and Piss Up. I got to remember the username and password is when we were at the fest, it was Chris, Ashley, myself, and Greg. And we were doing the lemon Witzbier from Cayman Kettle. Okay. And this older lady comes in and she goes, "Excuse me, did I hear lemon?" And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening right now? She's like, "Did I hear lemon?" And I'm like, yeah, no, it's lemon Hefeweizen. It wasn't weird. I was like, lemon Hefeweizen over there. She's like, and Agnes is filming, and as she's going by, she's just like talking. She's like, "Oh, I'm photobombing," and I'm like, look, you're not photobombing. I have 75 subs. No one's gonna watch it. You're totally okay. I need to post that because it was fucking hilarious.
Like the Big Axe Fest videos that I posted this year, where like all kinds of people going,
the balls women, where the big ball. What was the name of the fucking things they were hawking?
Oh, the Yankee.
Yeah, the Yankee balls or whatever the fuck they were.
It was like a little sport towel that you could have on like a string on your waist.
Yeah,
so you could yank it and you could wipe your balls. It was golf balls, right?
Yeah.
You know what the funniest thing is I actually asked her if I could take her portrait, and I did. And she added me on Facebook, so I got her as a friend on Facebook.
Yeah. So
I don't appreciate and you know what? She's kind of hot, so I don't mind seeing pictures of her.
I don't appreciate the double standard that's in place here, where they're like, "Oh, we can make jokes about guys wiping their balls with the Yankee, but if you tried to do that with like some cloth that you try to put on a woman's chest, immediately they'd be outraged."
Yeah, no, especially when it comes to Nick, they'd be out.
Anyway,
like the boopy or something, like the boob wipe.
What if it?
Sweaty tits rag.
What if the sweaty tits rag went for Greg's set that he has? His boobs, humongous boobs.
Oh, Greg's pecs that he can flex like.
Oh, the best part was like when I kept on telling people his nips were so rock hard they could cut glass because they totally could. His nips were rock hard the entire time.
Greg calls himself fat. He's fucking not. Like he's definitely not fat.
No, he just has tits. It's okay. No reason to have tits.
Yeah, right. Not like Greg fat. You're fuck off. Fuck off, Greg. Really, seriously, fuck off the fats. You are nowhere near fat.
All right, I'm gonna need you to settle down, Nick. This is
don't.
I know what fat is. Meet me, punk.
Hey, the no true fatsman fallacy here, Nick. You can't just go around telling other people who are overweight that they're not fat. You can't try to kick them out of your group now.
You can't.
Fuck, I look like I invented fat. I'm the fattest one here.
Nick, stop degrading how fat you are. Okay, just settle down. You're okay. Especially now you're biking. You're gonna lose some. You're gonna lose some of that fat.
Yeah, soon you're just gonna be pleasant. You're just gonna be pleasantly plump.
Yeah, soon you're just gonna be.
I'd rather go back to the dad pod look that I had back in like 2014.
Yeah, when you posted that picture on Facebook of you from like fucking your senior year of high school,
16,
it was
17, 18, 19. I got the dad bod right now, so I only got 5 more years left.
I've never had a 6-pack, but that was the skinniest I'd ever been when back in high school.
It's funny because it was kind of freaky, honestly. Not joking around or anything. It was just like, holy shit, I've never seen Nick like that. Like it was crazy.
I put on a lot of weight since high school, so especially in like the years after.
Honestly,
find the picture.
Honestly, Nick, you can say that for most people. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, well.
What I found as the most successful diet plan is going through a divorce and having your ex-wife take half of everything from you.
That probably would do it. Yeah.
Wow, that would dark.
Not recommended.
Yeah, I'll just say I wasn't going to say anything about it in 3 months.
The biggest weight loss I've had in the last 10 years is when my fiance passed away. So,
oh Jesus,
yeah.
Okay, okay. I'll just fast forward. The biggest weight loss I had.
When she died, I weighed like 245 pounds, and then I lost 30 pounds within 3 months after she died. So, yeah, that was. I mean, I've gone way up and past that now. I'm the fattest I've ever been right now. I'm hoping to maybe not get down to that level.
Yeah, the worst part about that is your Oilers fucking your Oilers hat.
You know what? I still have that hat.
I do have to mention I'm really bad at bringing up subjects.
No,
sorry.
Well, no, you brought it to one level, and then Nick took it to
Nick's
completely
different.
Yeah, this is before I grew the mustache and goatee. Obviously,
you had long hair there too.
Yeah, I had more of a mullet kind of thing going on in high school. But look, no fucking gut right there.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I've never been thin, but never had a 6-pack. But that was the thinnest I'd ever been.
Nick, let me just say this, and I don't say this from a perspective of anything, but I've lost some weight. I'm still fat or whatever, but you could always get back to those days. It takes hard work. It takes time, but you can get there.
Yeah. Takes
never
more
say never.
Takes more than just cardio, according to Rod and Greg.
Well, no, listen, it's a good start. Like you're saying, you're biking or whatever, not eating nasty shit from fast food places. Maybe if you still eat there, eat better stuff. But that's a good start, and that'll set you on the right path. And
another thing too, I don't know if you drink soda or not, but if you can cut soda out of your or pop, whatever you guys call it.
I don't drink pop at all.
Unless you're talking about beer as pop.
The wobbly pop kind of.
Yeah, but beer at least has like proteins and stuff in it. So
and alcohol, it helps a lot.
Lots of alcohol, which helps the waistline get bigger.
Plus if you're in pain, it has hops in it, which hops are used for. They used to be used for a painkiller. So
I only generally drink beer when I'm on like online hangouts drinking with you guys. So it's like this is the only thing.
No.
Yeah, he's blaming.
I am. I'm fucking him.
I don't drink unless I'm with you guys, and I get absolutely shit faced to the point where I have to turn off my camera. That's what I heard.
That's not untrue. I don't drink unless I woke up.
Yeah, when you wake up,
Drink on days that end with Y.
Eric Gilbert has a comment, and it goes something like this. He says, "I have a Patreon channel, and for the low price of $100 American an episode, you can watch me do Shandy reviews. I do 5 a day."
Wow.
You know, here's my challenge to you, Eric Gilbert. I know you say whatever, but at some point before the end of the year, you need to, as the cool kids would say, cam up. Hop on. You don't even have to cam up. Just hop on a chat and have your voice.
Yeah, it can be just like Radar. Come on with no camera, just a microphone.
Yeah. Well, just because Radar.
As long as this whole thing's like they come up with a replacement and keeps.
I know he's always like, "Oh, I just like to comment or whatever," but like he joins enough where he could hop on and chat.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to show.
Well, that's just it. I mean, we don't let just anybody join, but if you're online in a comment or you know us, like, we kind of know you now. So, especially considering you got most of us on Facebook.
The best thing is you'd serve as a scarecrow to keep like all the Ewerts away out of the field.
Yeah, and Ewert's harmless anyway. He comes in, he says his dumb shit, and he leaves. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I like Ewert, but. Don't want to get back to his head.
I like how you always start anything you ever talk about with Ewert. It's always starts.
Like, I like Ewert.
I like Ewert, but yeah, I like Ewert, but I really like Ewert.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna say? I like Ewert. I'll leave it. I'll leave it at that because like
the funny thing is
now I want to say, but
you know what the funny thing is it sounds like that Joe and I are just like joking and ragging on Ewert. And Nick's like taking it serious, like, well, I like Ewert, but I mean, the guy is kind of a fucking asshole.
Yeah, but the thing, he's probably secretly watching every chat to listen to him say that. Like, there he is.
Ewert, when it comes, like I said, in person is fine. His online persona is just like
No, who is Ewert? I'm not sure.
Teku Murray, you've seen him a couple times.
He just joined not too long ago. Your mom or
yeah. He likes to troll.
Oh, okay. He's a troll, and that's what he's good at. But if you
he's not. That's he's terrible at it. That's the problem.
Okay, he should. But here's what I'm saying: like, if you ever meet him in person, he's one of the nicest guys you can meet.
Yeah, in person.
Right, so he almost everybody. He had like a picture of like a black politician or something one time, right?
Maybe.
Was that him?
He changes his thing a lot.
He changes his picture every once in a while. I don't know if you ever.
But I mean, Eric Gilbert, you should really consider camming up and coming on because I mean, spoilers, we're going to be replacing Chris on the panel pretty soon because he's getting a little tired. So we need somebody new.
Yeah, Chris is getting tired with getting all that pussy, so he's probably not going to come on much.
He's boring us. We're cutting him. We're cutting him pretty soon.
And that's off the 10th.
Yeah, we're cutting him. We're cutting him.
No, we're not. I like Chris.
You shut up. You're outvoted.
Shut up.
Nick.
Sorry, Lee. I like you too.
Fuck you.
Fuck you twice.
I like Lee, but
I like Lee, but he's a bit of a racist. Oh shit! Now the chat's getting offline.
I like Lee's butt, but the reach around is a little difficult.
I like Lee's butt. There you go, Lee.
All I can say is you have bad taste, and so does my ass.
You like his butt, no wonder you like to reach around. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah.
Did Joe go to bed? What happened to Joe?
He's probably like got disgusted at everybody.
Probably got a phone call or had to talk to his dad or something.
Yeah. Average Pops. Average Pops, another awesome guy. You met Average Pops that time. It was the 1 year, didn't you, Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed talking with him. He's funny as fuck.
Oh, yeah. I still remember the time that I think it was at either the second or the third beer fest where Average Pops and Paul were sitting on the couch outside the bathrooms.
The worst but best moment ever.
Yeah, he was like, and I remember asking him, I was like, "Oh, you've been sitting here?" He's like, "Yeah, best seats in the house. Watching the bitches go by."
Yeah, dude. This year, my dad just sat at the fucking table under the thing the entire fest. He didn't move for 6 hours. I just kept on bringing him samples of beers, and he was talking to Ashley's wife. I don't know if she had a good time. I'd imagine not. But it was pretty fantastic.
How old is your dad anyway?
66 now.
Oh, okay. Wow, he's that. I didn't know he's that young.
Yeah, I know. He's.
I don't want to say he looks older.
Yeah, he looks older. He looks like.
I don't want to say he can sound that way, but he's older than my dad.
Yeah. No, for sure he is. Well, I mean, you and I are.
Younger than my dad. Sorry.
Yeah. So what, Joe? You're like what, 33?
No, I'm 38. Going to be 39 in about a month.
All right.
Oh wow! I didn't realize you were my age.
Yeah, no. I'm your age. I'm slightly younger, I believe, than Lee. Slightly younger than you were. Slightly younger than
Lee's 2 years older than me. I know that.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear what he says about me.
Jesse, I'd imagine you're about 36.
37, close enough.
Fucking right. I'm right on the number, except for I wasn't.
Okay, I was going to say you're older, but still.
Nick's just a bad. He just doesn't understand.
Yeah, I'm 39, so.
Yeah, and you look every fucking. I don't know.
I don't look a day over 60. You know, like. No, not that old. I don't look that old.
What the fuck are you even talking about, Nick?
I don't look a day over 39.
It's all the
fucking gray. It's all the fucking gray hair.
Look like Santa Mario.
It's all stress related.
Yeah, I have gray hair too.
Yeah,
I mean, there's people that start graying at 20. Like, settle down.
Yeah, I got my first gray hairs when I was 16. So
I didn't get.
Or at least that's the earliest I remember.
Mid to late 20s, but then it came on rapid fire.
Yeah, all my gray hairs are falling out, anyways.
I think I'd rather have it that way.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad. I don't care if they go gray. I'm just glad I have them.
Nick, stop being an asshole, dude.
Well, you have them too, Joe. You just keep hiding them under a hat.
I like to wear a hat.
First, he's telling everyone they're not fat enough to be as good as him.
Oh,
now he's telling everyone, "Oh, look at me! I got all my hair."
And this all started on my channel, where he's like, "You probably know who I am because I'm the fucking man. I'm the original Beertuber." Like,
fucking man. We actually have a comment that's relevant because Alan's Beer and Gaming is in the chat saying, "Jesse, we're all wondering where you are and how you're hanging out here in like the backwoods of Beertube."
So, Alan, where is everybody hanging out then? If
cheers to everyone, he says.
I think they're all over. Are you guys all on Drunken Ones?
Oh God! Well, there's a good reason. I'm not
the Drunken One's not live, so you said he's offline.
Yeah, I think it's an offline Google Hangouts thing.
Oh, good.
Everybody can say stuff that isn't recorded.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's like I don't know if I've ever seen Alan before, but welcome aboard. Welcome to Maxwell Star's Beer Review, where we're doing an after chat.
Well, he's the fucking man. He's the man. He said, right? The best beer tuber ever. You already know who he is.
Yeah. Well, most of my subscribers I got back like in 2015 or earlier, so most of them don't watch my shit anymore. Like you've got a really sustained user base. Like you may only have like 400 subscribers, but people watch your fucking shit.
Oh, is that all that?
Because you're engaged. Oh, speaking about watching your shit, Radar. How you doing, Radar?
That's about yourself.
Not bad. What are you drinking? Anything interesting? No.
Nope.
Right.
The part about Radar is he just shows up, has no idea what's going on. Is the best thing ever.
Yeah. No.
I have a serious question for you, Radar.
Who's this?
Are you laying down next to the coffee table right now?
If I'm what?
Are you laying down next to a coffee table?
Nope.
Lying down, laying down, lying down. No. Okay.
Nope.
Good.
Not the centerpiece, the doily on the.
That's a bad position. That's vomit position.
Or getting peed on position. One of the other.
It was fun having Radar this year at the Well and Piss Up. Alan's Beer and Gaming says, didn't realize y'all do live streams. Yeah, we do. I do at least one a week over here. Usually for my Beer Analysis 101 series that we do a review.
Which is shutting
down first. Well, we don't know if it is or not. If there is indeed a replacement for Google Hangouts after August 1st, then yeah, Beer Analysis is going to continue for the foreseeable future. But it's more worry. I'm more. It's like more anxiety.
This is the worst channel trailer you've ever done.
Yeah, I know. Alan's Beer and Gay saying, I'm a recent sub, Maxwell Star. Didn't realize there was live streams here. Yeah, as I just said, we do one every week. At least one, usually two, because usually Joe wants somebody to do the after chat after his live beer reviews.
Number one, I have not said I don't need you to do one.
Okay. Yeah, you said I don't need me to do one, but you always say like if you're going to do one,
you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome.
And then I'm like, okay, well, I feel obligated because we hardly ever see Joe anymore.
What? Listen, I'm sorry. Okay, I got shit to do on Wednesdays.
Wow.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you super fucking important. I'm the guy kind of shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta work. I can't. Like, oh, sorry guys, I can't come to work today because fucking Maxwell Star in New Brunswick is doing beer analysis 101, and they're doing cool beer this week. And fuck you guys. All right, so too bad.
Well, damn it, Joe. I don't work on Wednesdays.
Yeah, well, you can't get most of the beers they can get because it's fucking Nick's like, hi, could you guys get this beer? And everyone's like,
Well, here,
no.
Jesse, can you get Thomas Hardy's?
I've never heard of it.
So probably not.
Fuck. Well, you know what?
Are they out of like North Carolina or something?
No,
it's a British thing. It's like a real famous old ale. So
yeah, it's a classic beer from longer.
Alan's Beer and Gaming Things. We'll start looking for your live streams now. Cool. Check us out. Usually it's Wednesday nights. Well, we do something up here.
Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, totally temper your expectations at all times.
Yeah.
And also, just realize that none of these streams are anywhere close to PG or anything remotely PG, even 13.
Oh no, Alan's
like what? Half of these things are NC-17 shit.
Yeah, when Radar shows up, all
Radar, especially when Radar shows up, it's always rated R.
He almost got
out of the pocket ethnic jokes all the time.
Ethnic joke? I don't do that. What are you talking about?
I just
shut up, you French fuck.
Yeah, I just love the one blind review.
Okay, then fine, Mr. Clean.
Oh shit!
Oh!
Snap!
Wow!
All right,
so... I like sanitation. What can I say?
That doesn't look like Sam Adams there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nick.
Yeah, it's my last bottle of Moosehead. So
I'm sorry, Lee.
I can get Moosehead.
I'm sorry, Lee.
It's fine.
You're dead to him, Radar. You're dead. I know how he operates. You're dead. You don't come at him like that, and then you're dead to him. That's how it works.
No, I really hope everybody's right that there is going to be a continuation of this because we've got so much time and not so much money, but we got so much time invested. You had no fucking money at all in this.
I got all the money.
We have a lot of money
as far as like buying beer, I guess.
We are not Kylie Jenner influencers.
Yeah. Well, Ashley is. I'm pretty sure Ashley is.
We've got so much time invested in actually building this online hangout kind of thing. I really hope there is a replacement at Drop.
Nick, you really need to fucking settle down.
Like, you need to also sober up and then settle down.
Yeah, sober up. Fuck you.
Stop getting anxiety over useless things.
Yeah, you're all right.
I'm sorry. I feel a dad joke coming on.
If
Radar was dead, wouldn't you just hear static?
Fuck.
Jesse, this is why we don't bring up chats.
No, I guess that didn't earn a whackity schmackity.
To be fair, it's better than whatever Nick's saying, which none of us know what that is. Nick, are you okay?
Nah.
All I know is Radar. We did the Who Done It review on my channel, and Radar started talking about like Mexican peppers or whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna need you to stop being racist, Radar. Just went on to the next.
What?
What?
Yeah, it was. Don't you remember that, Radar?
Peppers?
Yeah, we drank a beer that had peppers in it, and you started being like, yeah, it's a real Mexican pepper. It's like, from this part in Mexico. And you just lost your train of thought. And I was just like, I'm gonna just stop being racist. I just moved on to the next person. And then everybody kept on talking about how when were we gonna stop?
It's like jalapeno peppers specifically from the Pueblo region of
Mexico. I have I'm not racist. I have black jalapeno.
What the fuck?
I'm going to show it to you.
Like what? Chipotle?
What the fuck are Chipotle?
I don't even know what a black jalapeno is.
You got white privilege.
God damn it. Okay. Let what's that?
It's just the hot.
El Yucateco.
Yeah.
I've gotten some of their sauces up here, but not that one.
Yeah, so this is their black. It's their black series. It's a black habanero hot sauce.
Oh, neat.
It's kind of got like a bit of a smokiness to it. Yeah. Like it was like roasted on a fire. Or something.
Almost like a roasted habanero, kind of like Chipotle, but it's a habanero instead of a jalapeno.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit hotter.
Almost like a super racist hot sauce. Yeah, for sure.
Good lord.
Yeah.
All right.
I am not racist.
Now we're back to 2 viewers. Thanks, Joe.
I really want to blame Radar for being super racist and
I believe every woman of color is harder than white chicks.
That doesn't make
we should call him Race Star from now on.
Raystar.
Two things that happened at the Well and Piss Up. You were totally racist, Radar, and then you got pissed on.
What?
I did not.
Wow,
I did not film that.
It's true. He got urinated on.
That was after I turned the camera off. It happened. I'm sorry.
But the good thing is you're not going to have a hashtag Me Too moment like Redbeard.
No.
Oh, God.
Redbeard, you mean?
I still one of the dumbest things ever. He just kept on falling down on purpose, thinking it was funny. Then he broke a rib, and it's like, it's not really funny, is it, Ribbeard? It's not funny.
Yeah,
I mean, it's funny for the rest of us, not funny for you.
You could see him on the live stream for that night, getting up afterwards and then clutching himself in the exact spot that he broke his rib.
And I was like,
just like, that's on you. And you see him trying to blame it on me. I'm like, fuck you, it's your fault. You fucking dropped to the floor.
That's typically what people from North Bay do, is they blame it on everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, he was trying to convince, like, he picked up a cheesy off the floor or something and ate it. And I was saying, don't eat that shit off the floor. It's been on the fucking floor.
That's why
it's not going to kill me.
That's why where he lives, there's like a big fence around his house. Like, they keep him in a goddamn cage.
It's for Redbeard.
Safety cage.
Mm-hmm.
What nobody knows is that Redbeard has 4 guns.
I don't know what that means. Like actual guns, or
rifles.
Redbeard has 4 rifles.
Yeah, he's a hunter. He's from North Bay.
He's a hunter. That's the first I heard. I don't even think he goes outside.
No, I think he's I think he's trying to find followers. He's got a compound there that he lives in.
He's got
guns.
Yeah, Redbeard, the beer channel, and then there's a Redbeard, the survivalist channel.
Holy fuck, he's got a compound. He's.
I mean, they're starting to add up a little bit, don't you think?
Holy fuck. Oh, I don't want to even think in this situation, Lee. I don't really want to think about Redbeard in general.
2 years down the road, he's going to have like 15 people following him, living on the compound. All the women are going to be subjugated to him, and they're going to have his babies, and they're all going to be wearing white sheets that they have to pee and poop in.
And then they're going to kill a Canadian actress.
Yeah,
white sheets.
It's gonna be a combination of David Koresh and the Manson family.
Holy fuck!
Jesus.
It'll be the Manson Koresh.
About 43% of me believes all this is happening, which is higher than I thought. But
it's gonna be the order of the rib.
The red rib,
2.25, right?
Beard.
Does
Nick is going to be proclaimed the great Satan for daring to force him to crack his rib on the stage.
Let me ask you guys a question. Like, if you guys think about this, Redbeard broke a rib at the Well and Piss Up by doing something incredibly stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
The odds of that happening were probably pretty high, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'd say 1 out of 2.
Not wrong.
Like, oh my god.
Wasn't it filmed too? Like we filmed the spot when he broke his rib.
It was online when we were
on the live stream, right? But here's the thing too. He is the only dude that I think I have ever met that when he went to smoke weed, he became more hyper. In my life, I've never seen that ever in my life. Like he was when we got to the Long Piss Off the first couple hours, he was like reserved. I'm like, what? This is fucking Redbeard.
Yeah,
who is this? Yeah, like who is this?
Driving with Redbeard,
with years
surprisingly quiet.
And then he went outside with Jamie and Ashley and whatever, and they did whatever. Weed was involved, and he came back and he was a completely different person.
You go outside with Ashley, of course, weed's involved.
Yeah.
Well, those marijuana cigarettes might have been laced with a little bit of cocaine. You never know.
There's like two types of weed. There's sativa and what's the indica. So then one of them gets you more excited, one of them calms you down. Depends on which one's higher.
They all calm me down, really. I think. Yeah. It's Redbeard. He smoked lots and for a long time in his life that it doesn't affect him in this way anymore. Like most of us, because we probably like smoke all of us maybe one joint every 2 days. Like, say someone does that every day, like 3 or 4. After a point, it becomes used to it, and it just
I haven't had a hit of anything since May when I was up to Redbeard, so it's not something I gravitate to. I mean, I'll try it every once in a while, and I'm thinking of in the future I'll probably get some CBD just to because it calm the nerves, but at the same time,
it's like beer. You don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not something I'm going to be gravitating.
Because those who overdo it, like who smokes like 6-7 joints a day, yeah, it's legal, and then they wonder why the fuck they can't find a job because they get to go to work. Like, I don't want to do shit.
Oh god, if you're too fucking mellow that you can't fucking keep down employment, that's. But I mean, if you work in a high stress area, like I work in a call center, so that gets for a while.
I just want to call you one day, and your company. When you're stoned, it's like, what do you want?
You're gonna have to have a full.
I have a problem with my computer, sir. I'll just turn it off.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to have a full blown office printer to fucking talk to me, though.
You get a manual online and bullshit.
Oh god, no, you need a serial number. Get through to me. I have a scanned email issue.
You need a serial number to get through to you. Too much work. I don't want to talk to you on the
phone. Fuck it. No. Excuse me, sir. My
internet today.
Serial number.
I want to ask Nick. What's the weirdest question you've ever been asked on your job?
I'd have to think about that for a bit.
Help! My computer my computer has become self-aware.
I think the weirdest thing I ever got called was on the wrong number, but like somebody called in once, like, is this the line about is this the line about the gold or something like that? Is it a wrong number? And is it, hi, is this the number about the gold? I'm like, no, you've reached my company. I'm like, yeah, no, what, this isn't about the gold? I'm like, no, sir, this is a printer company. Okay, then.
The gold. No, it was probably like he probably called someone at your company, but he thought it was that person, and he was like, "It's like the like a coded message." The gold.
So have a good night.
That's what I always said.
All right, I saw you did. I'm just making sure
you were red bearding me.
Red. Sorry, I'm getting drunk. I'm done after this beer. But yeah, I've been working a late shift over the next month, so yeah, chats are going later. As exciting as these things are.
They are.
Ooh.
Arr.
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 Radar.
Radar.
That's a Redbeard joke.
Her red bar.
Redbeard.
Be a Redbeard.
Well, I mean, technically that would be a pirate joke.
It'd be the one-eyed arse pirate of the Seven Seas, and by Seven Seas I mean Citra, Columbus, and Cascade, and
I had an embarrassing moment today with I was calling to because I'm trying to change my internet access because the internet I have now goes out like 5 to 7 times every freaking day, and for what I'm paying for, it's just not worth it. I'd much rather pay a little bit higher price and have internet that stays on all the time. So I called up to cancel, and the lady was asking me all these PIN code stuff, and I didn't know. I'm like, I don't know. This is a number I use for all my other stuff, and she's like, nope, that's not it, because they self-generate you a PIN code number, and I never write it down or have access to it. And so I couldn't answer that question, so she asked me one of my other questions, which I had is like a safe point question or whatever. She asked me my best friend's name, and I got stumped.
The fuck?
And I finally just said to her, I'm like, look, I have no friends.
Oh.
So I think she felt bad because she gave me my access code and everything else and told me my best friend's name.
Oh, yeah, that guy. I don't talk to him much.
I'm like, oh, yeah, that one. Oh, man, it's a good thing I haven't called him.
Then I'd be like, hey, what are you doing? You want to hang out?
Oh,
God. Somebody just
those.
What the fuck is that?
My Olympic condoms have arrived. I think I'll wear gold tonight. Why don't you wear silver and come second for a change? not bad.
Oh god. Oh shit. Sorry.
Yeah, I forget those fucking security questions all the time too. It's like, what was your first pet's name? And usually like back when I first set up the codes like years ago, I probably like, which pet did I love the most? That's the one I probably usually write in. And then I got to think about it. I was like, well, I did like that dog a lot more than that cat.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it.
Oh yeah, everybody does.
Yep. Yeah, one of them was like your first pet or whatever. What was your first pet's name? And I'm like, I don't know. I had like 2 hamsters at the same time. I had a rabbit. Like who did I use? So I use them all, and none of them are correct. And I'm just like, oh, I'm fucked. I don't know what I did.
I appreciate the enhanced security, but how about you just let me have one fucking passcode with a bunch of different characters in it, and I'll worry about my account getting hacked. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I don't need to refresh my fucking security code every couple.
Who shared this shit? Hold on a second. This is awesome.
Where are you finding this shit?
All right, Ewoks are just homeless Care Bears who forgot their powers and got hooked on drugs. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
They do look like homeless
so, like, every time I see that look on the face of a Care Bear, I think of Guy. Like that picture. That picture of like the picture of the Ewok. This is bite the pillow or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Bite the pillow. I'm going in dry.
Better not shout. Better not cry. Bite the pillow because I'm going in dry. The claws is coming down.
super offensive.
Good lord.
Yeah. Jingle bell, jingle bell, Santa Claus is dead. Rudolph took a 44 and shot him in the head. Oh, Barbie doll tried to save his life. G.I. Joe stabbed her with a knife.
I was born in America. We're free. Free.
I was born in America where the healthcare isn't free. Bomb the shit out of countries that we'd never heard or ain't seen. I like to fuck my cousin. I don't care if she's just 13.
Sorry, Jesse.
No problem.
I know Joe's already tuned this shit out.
No, Joe doesn't like it when I sing that for some reason. I think it's because he's American.
Well, Joe, yeah, but Joe's the good kind of American. Where
oh, he's one of the good ones, is he, Nick?
They're all good Americans.
Oh, yeah. Except for those.
I'm one of the bad Americans.
Where are you from?
Oh.
I'm New Hampshire.
Oh,
you wouldn't.
I'm probably about 3-hour to 4-hour drive from Joe, I would guess.
You're actually not that far away from me.
Even actually, probably not even that. Actually,
be farther from me and Guy. Actually,
I think I can get into Canada in like 3 hours. So yeah,
like you're not that far away from me if you're in New Hampshire. Like New Hampshire's like 6 hours away from you.
You're like right in the middle of me, Guy, and Joe. We should converge on your place or something.
Like what? Yeah. Like what part of New Hampshire? New Hampshire's not even that big.
No.
Well, I mean, to get to the tippy top, which is like Berlin, New Hampshire, it's like a 2.5-hour drive, and that's right outside the outskirts of Canada. So yeah, about 3 hours I could be in Canada. Right.
You're in Berlin, New Hampshire.
By Canada, you mean Quebec border, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in Berlin, New Hampshire. Is that it?
No, I'm not there. I'm just saying that's like the tippy top in New Hampshire.
Right.
I'm at the southern end.
Oh, the southern end. Right? Are you close to? Oh shit! What's that?
Concord.
Concord.
Yeah,
Concord. Like, how far is Concord from here?
How far is Concord?
All right, I'm gonna kick it.
Concord took it last.
Take it easy, Lee. Have a good one, buddy.
See you later, Lee. Bye.
Cheers, Lee. Whoa, Joe, you're still awake?
Yeah, I'm about to not be though. It's late, Jesse. Come on.
Yeah, you're 7 hours away from me. Basically.
7 hours away from you.
Yeah.
I'm about
6 hours for me.
Where is it? Right here. So if you were to, like, I'm in southern New Brunswick, so I'm just outside of St. John. So, but you're like, I've been to Portsmouth before.
Yeah,
I've been to New Hampshire, northern New Hampshire. There's a camping a bunch of times actually with my family.
yeah. I mean, I've been to Niagara Falls, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So I've gone up through Buffalo and stuff like that. But
yeah, Niagara Falls, Canada is about 20 minutes away from me.
yeah, I kind of got to go in the opposite direction. You got to go through like Vermont and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I want to go to Boston at some point.
Yeah, I've been to Boston.
Aren't you for fucking your fucking what you went and saw a concert, right?
Yeah, I went to a U2 concert.
U2, that's right.
So it was like 10 years ago.
Jesus Christ, Nick.
Out in Foxborough.
Foxborough?
Actually, sec here. I actually still got the poster up on my wall for U2 360 in Foxborough.
I'm gonna need you to sell down.
Where's Mount Jefferson? In New Hampshire.
In the mountain region.
Yeah, is it on the east end? on the east side of the. That's where we used to camp.
It would be on the east.
Ah, yeah, there I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used
Eastern
to camp
Northern Ridge.
Northumberland. That's yeah.
So you
another
must be
spot where
you must be pretty close. You're pretty close to Vermont. Do you ever get up to like
Vermont?
Oh yeah, I've been to like Hill Farmstead and stuff a few times.
Cool, like the Alchemist or
Alchemist. Yeah, I've been there.
Jesse gets around, man. Don't fuck around. Jesse gets around.
Prohibition Pig.
Yeah, Prohibition Pig. They had a lot of people. A lot of people like their glass.
Southern Maine too, so you're probably gonna like Allagash and like Maine brewing and all that.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, we got actually we just started getting foundation in New Hampshire.
Oh yeah, that's Rainier Parade's favorite.
I'd like to check out Bissell Bros at some point.
Yeah, Bristol Brothers. You know, we started getting this. We've just started getting Bristol Brothers stuff here.
Oh yeah, that'd be something. I got to get over to Maine at some point because Maine's like an hour and a half away.
Nick, let me tell you what you need to do. When you go down to Maine, you gotta give me a heads up, get some shit so we can do some dual reviews, buddy, or maybe even like trio.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's gonna be like I'm gonna have to skip across the border, see what they got there, come back across to Canada,
and tell me,
and then report back saying, okay, this is the beers I can.
But I can get Allagash
go across the border again to go get them because it's which is fucked up because then you're like, okay, why are you coming across back into the U.S.?
I don't question you, Nick, and that. I don't question you.
I don't want to
because GPS. You just say GPS for everything.
GPS. Yeah. The thing is, as soon as I cross the border, I'm outside a Canadian signal. Really, like it literally ends at the U.S. Canadian border whenever I jump across it.
That's the one good thing. I switched over to T-Mobile in the States a couple of years ago, and now I get free in Canada. I get free coverage, so. It helped because if I wanted on AT&T, I used to have to pay $30 a month for 80 megabytes. Yeah, I'm like, are you serious?
It's almost like it would be worth it for me to get a T-Mobile account or something like that.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Well, don't they have the phones where you can take out the SIM card and like in the States and switch it over?
Yeah. Well, I think there is something like it. Maybe that'd be kind of interesting to get like a pay-as-you-go card or something.
Yeah. I think you can do that. Be interesting for sure.
I've got AT&T because I'm on my father's plan, so we had that whole like 10 phone thing. So for like this, like I don't know, whatever the family plan for everything is, but I pay like $40 a month for having like a bunch of stuff, smartphone, all that stuff. But my wife has T-Mobile, and with her T-Mobile plan, she has like free. I think it's free Netflix.
It's Netflix. Yeah. For me, I had T-Mobile, and with like a brand new phone and stuff, I had my dad on my plan, and that's it was like $140 a month. But once the phones came off and stuff, unlimited everything in, like I said, free into Canada and Mexico, I believe it is, $80 a month for two people. I mean, that's pretty fucking cheap for unlimited everything. So, and the signal's pretty good. It's not as good as I think AT&T was when I had it, but it's good enough for the price for sure.
Well, Joe, I do want to show you this. This will be coming up. I don't know. I'm just gonna say a couple weeks out. I think I'm about a couple weeks out on everything. I don't know if you can read that or not. If I keep talking,
Country Grammar, Key Lime Pipe Sour. Well, how about you fuck off, Jesse? Yeah, listen, Key Lime Pie beers
Oh,
I need them all. Every single one.
This one, okay. I'm just gonna give you a hint. You know Southern Tier's pumpkin with the graham cracker.
Yeah, is that you get that in that?
This is almost as graham crackery as.
Who's that from?
Cracker.
What's it?
Who's that from?
This is from Backyard Brewery. They're out of Manchester, New Hampshire.
I'm gonna need you to set one aside. Maybe give me one to set aside.
Yeah, baby.
I will keep you in mind if I go back because they only do special.
Yeah, baby. He's gonna get you to set one aside. Have the slow tone.
This tastes exactly like a key lime pie.
Well, then I need to drink it. That's the rule. That's the rules of the game.
Pie.
Did Nick turn into a fucking radio show host? What happened here? Next on Maxwell Star's beer reviews.
Next up on Maxwell Star's beer reviews, drinking a Moosehead. Boring as shit.
And now to our sponsor, Moosehead.
Now, our sponsor, a Patreon account that I don't have.
Did you ever want to see fucking Maxwell Star's content 4 months before it gets posted? Yes, we all do. That is the reality.
Maybe if I was actually caught up on all those stuff. But
you know what, Jesse? I give you credit for watching all my shit. I'm always caught up on yours because you don't post as much as me. So sometimes I have 2 or 3 to watch, in a row. But like I post every day and sometimes 2 a day because I
caught up to you twice, Joe. I caught up to you twice.
Yeah.
And then just like all it took was like one day of me over drinking to where I could not even look at like a Beertube channel because I couldn't drink the next day.
Yeah.
And then I'm like 2 to 3 videos behind.
You don't have to watch all my shit, Jesse. That's the reality. You don't have to watch it all. You should watch what sounds interesting.
Well, I watch yours first, and then I skip over other people that are doing the
right,
same.
Fuck everyone else. No, I don't know.
I only need Joe's palate in my life.
Yeah, my palate's fucking incredibly gross. So No, I try. I have about a half dozen, maybe 8 people I watch all their stuff, and then other people I'll pick and choose. And sometimes I don't apologize for it though. Sometimes if like it's been 3 or 4 days and I need to catch up, I'll watch some reviews in 2 times speed or 1.5, depending on how I feel. Just because some people talk slower. So if they talk slower and I watch it 2 times speed, it's like you kind of talk like somebody speaking slightly fast. So I can catch up on it and do it at half the time. So, but it all depends. That's only if I'm like 3 or 4 days behind.
That's why you've never caught any of my shout outs for you, huh?
Oh, I catch all your shout outs. I just don't always post like something. You don't talk that fast though, Jesse. You don't talk that fast. So like all of yours in 2 times speed doesn't matter. There's some people that talk crazy quick. And if I watch it in 2 times speed, it's like, yeah, I can't do it. So I'll have to do 1.5 or just regular. But no, I catch almost everybody's shout outs. I just don't always post in the fucking comments like a whore. I don't have to. You know what I mean? You don't have to. You don't have to. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's been a good time though tonight.
Yeah, is everybody done?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna fuck off here momentarily. I think Nick might be in a ditch somewhere based on there he is. There he is. Told you.
I'm still here.
Yeah, radar might be underneath the coffee table.
Yeah,
no, I'm actually looking at Google mapping New Hampshire, trying to find where the campsite is.
Radar's not fucking around, man. He's go.
There's lots of woody area in New Hampshire.
It would be a shorter drive. Sorry,
I did find a spot where we jumped a cliff. I mean, in a lake, kind of. It's like a 30-foot, 20-foot tall little stream of river, and it's really deep at one point. It's really popular in the area for people to just,
are you talking about Echo Lake?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
That's the most popular one in New Hampshire.
It's west of Mount Washington on the river that leads up to it, or from.
I think Echo Lake's in like Franconia, so Washington would be.
Our campsite was next to a mountain, where if you look at it from the side, it looks like a face.
It used to. It fell off. Sorry to tell you.
Hashtag dad jokes.
Is that the one?
Well, no, seriously, it was the old man on the mountain. Natural structure. It actually.
It literally fell off.
It fell off. Yeah.
Okay, not as funny.
It eroded. it was like I think 6 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago, it eroded and fell off.
Wow, that's pretty fucked up, but also pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's what our New Hampshire license plate had, the old man on the mountain as the symbol on it.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like New Hampshire.
no,
I'd like to go back there and hike again whenever I can hike.
There's somebody up there putting like Play-Doh and stuff to rebuild it. I don't know.
No, I'll just make it like Mount Rushmore. I'll just put my face.
Yes. There's some guy named he has a last name Pierre. He's like, no. That nose looks like a penis.
That's exactly how he said it too. 100%. No doubt.
Right.
Radar, when did you say you were in New Hampshire? Sorry, Nick, let me just ask this question before you fuck off here. Put this offline.
What, me?
Yeah, when were you in New Hampshire? How long ago?
Oh, that would summer 96, 97, 98, 99.
Oh, so you were like a teenager.
Yeah. We used to go hiking there a lot, actually. Those years. And then we always go to the same spot, that little place where there's a little river, but at one point where you jump into the water from a nice looking cliffs, really scenic. And we climbed Mount Jefferson 3 times. Well, hiked Mount Jefferson.
Have you ever had New Hampshire maple syrup?
Yes, actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I bet you it's just as good as Canada's.
We found that place because Mount Sugarbush is right next to it.
Well,
we used to ski there, and then in the summer we went there again to do some hiking, and then we did have some maple syrup there. It was really good. I'd say second to the maple syrup where I come from.
Well,
but you live in like the maple capital of the world or something.
Well, isn't
like Ottawa? Like here, it's crap. It's good, but it's crap compared to like other spots. I'm directly north, where my family's from is almost directly north instead of northwest, where you would reach me in Ottawa. Looking at the map, in between Montreal and Quebec City, a little bit to the southwest of Quebec City, those bushes there, it's the best.
Oh. Well, isn't there some places in Vermont that is very, very similar to like Vermont? I mean, they basically share the same land for a lot of respects. The southeast of Quebec and then the northern part of Vermont, right? Like we're pretty much where the best maple syrup comes from.
Yeah. It's like from here to Vermont, New Hampshire, around there. But the further west you go, like towards Ontario, it's not as good.
Yeah, that's
good, but
it's good, but it's not great.
Well, yeah, it's probably kind of similar to like the hop growing, because there's this whole like 48 latitude where the best hops grow. You can grow hops elsewhere; they just don't have the same whatever. Like, I mean, if you have like a Cascade hop and it grows in like Oregon, then you try to grow the Cascade hop in Florida. You could probably grow it.
You can grow it. They just don't have the same, like the citrus aromas aren't that pungent, or they
it might come off more like earthy, spicy versus everything it's supposed to be.
Yeah, even though they're the same rhizomes, right? So, like,
right.
I know that I had a conversation with a guy from there's a hop farm near me called Darling's Island Hop Farm. He's actually in the process of moving to a different province because of how bad it is here, I guess. But he didn't have great luck because the hops that he grew here just didn't have the same like potency as what you would find if you grew the hops elsewhere. And it's not like you can't grow hops here. I mean, they do grow great here. It's just that if you start, like, they grow better elsewhere, kind of thing. Especially if you take proper care of them.
No. All right, Nick, if you want to take this offline, feel free.
I think you're right. I'm gonna take this offline because I'm getting fucking tired and I'm gonna head off here. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm gonna do what Joe didn't. Thank everybody who was in the chat tonight, which is just Eric Gilbert. Alan's Beer and Gaming. Alan's Beer and Gaming. Thank you for popping in and actually commenting. And of course, Lee, he's no longer with us, but thanks for popping in.
He's still alive though.
Anyway,
he's dead. He's no longer.
Jesse at Puppy Rub Brewery. If I remember, I'll put your channel link in the thing
He
down.
won't. He won't.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm too drunk to do it right now.
He won't.
Anyway,
Just go to bed.
Joe, the beer
Just
patrol,
go to bed
of course.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
And of course, Mr. Radar, who doesn't have a channel and probably never will.
I'm just part of B.
You might have known
Beer Guys Review.
channels like Beer Guys Reviews or Drinking
in Canada. All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm taking this offline.